Hi guys, this is Steph and welcome again to my channel. In this video, I would like to discuss about freelancing or mga online job opportunities which will serve as a guide for beginners kasi parang in demand na ngayon yung mga online jobs or mga work from home jobs, online jobs, freelancing jobs. So if you're interested in these topics, please subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, like this video, and share this to your friends. Ano nga ba yung freelancing? So sa freelancing guys, hindi siya full-time employment. So from the term itself, freelance, so it is like doing a specific task or job for a client without committing to a full-time employment. So parang you own your time, you provide services. So you can actually do this as a business. So you can have multiple clients doing a specific task or multiple tasks, multiple skills. So no commitment to full-time. So freelancers, usually hindi sila yung type na meron lang silang isang client. Usually multiple talaga. So they take on multiple projects with different clients simultaneously. So, sabay-sabay. With regards naman sa term na work from home, it is not necessarily na freelance lahat. So, merong work from home na full-time, merong work from home na part-time, at meron ding freelance. And then, hindi lahat free talaga yung time. So, meron kasing clients na they would want you to work on a certain time, specific time, like sabay sa schedule nila. So, for example, you work for US clients. So, merong mga clients na gusto nila Pacific time zone, EST, mga ganon. So, sabay sa time zone nila. Meron din namang clients na meron lang core hours na or core periods na gusto nilang sabay kayong mag-work. So, for example, at least 4 hours, sabay ka sa time zone nila. Meron ding flexible hours. So, yun yung schedule na ikaw yung bahala sa time mo. I've worked with different clients and I have tried this type of schedule. So, the core hours, the flexible hours, and the office hours. So, of course, ang masaya doon if flexible hours kasi hawak mo yung time mo. But do not expect this na lahat ng client is ganito yung gusto na setup. So, usually guys, if full-time employment, parang gusto nila na office hours, so same time sa kanila. Pero meron din namang considerate na mga clients, so core hours is fine with them. Marami nang gustong pumasok sa mga work from home opportunities, online jobs, or freelancing jobs. So ano nga ba yung mga steps na you can take para at least makapasok ka din eventually this year for a work from home job opportunity? So number 1, hindi ka lang talaga basta-basta papasok lang or mag-a-apply, magpapa-interview. You need to identify what niche you want to pursue. So ano yung skill na gusto mong i-offer sa client? So you need to identify that. Second, you need to prepare for the basic requirements. So ano yung mga basic requirements? So of course, laptop, internet connection, yung workspace mo, yung skills na gusto mong i-offer, and yung confidence mo. Number 3, hindi ka makaka-apply if you will not go to these different online job platforms. So open an account to these different online job platforms such as Upwork, Online Jobs PH, Fiverr, FreeUp, and many more. Meron din sa LinkedIn, JobStreet, Indeed, and actually marami din sa Facebook groups related to online freelancing. So you can join this group sa Facebook, so this can help you also land a job. Number 4 is be committed in applying for jobs. Hindi na madali yung job application ngayon online kasi marami ka ng competitors. Simula nung pumasok yung pandemic, guys, so marami na talagang gusto mag-online job. So be really committed in applying for a job. It will never be easy. Kanya-kanya yung journey, but at least do applications like 5 to 10 applications per day if kaya naman. So try multiple applications per day if allowed sa platform. Number 5, when you apply for a job, for example, nakapasok ka na sa online job platform and then you saw this job post and then you want to apply for different job posts. What I can say is when you apply for a job, always read the job description and do not make it generic yung application. So, i-customize mo specific for that job post. Make sure to read the job description and then meron din kasi, usually sa online jobs guys, Online Jobs PH, meron silang sinasabi doon na if you have read completely this post, write in your application letter the word, mga ganon. So, specific word na gusto nilang ipasulat sa application mo so that they can be sure na nabasa mo talaga yung entire job post. So, ganon. Be specific. Number 6, if the job post requires resume, So, keep your resume simple and short. Huwag mo nang i-add yung mga irrelevant things na hindi naman kasali sa in-applyan mong job. Number 7, if ever you proceed with the interview, make sure to prepare for it. So, study about the company, research about the company. Marami din question, guys, sa Google in relation to possible interview questions. So, you can search for that and then prepare. So, i-rehearse mo yung self mo on how you answer this type of questions. Number 8 is always give your best shot. So, do everything excellently. Here are some tips naman if you really want to pursue online jobs or freelancing, work from home job opportunities. Number 1, if you still have a corporate job locally, do not resign immediately. So for me, guys, I think mas maganda if try muna na meron kang part-time job na mahanap. So parang test the waters if madali ka lang ba makapasok or you can land a job. Kasi mahirap yung nag-resign ka na agad tapos marami kang responsibilities, marami kang bills, and then high hopes ka talaga masyado na agad-agad ma-hire ka online. So hindi siya ganon kadali ngayon. So, the wisest thing to do is, while meron ka pang corporate job, on the side, after ng job mo, you can look for online job opportunities. So try mo nang mag-apply. So, if ever nakaland ka na ng part-time job or maybe full-time, tapos feel mo, i-weigh mo talaga. So, if feel mo na kaya mo nang mag-transition, so that's the time na parang perfect na siya na bitawan mo yung corporate job mo. Meron din kasing iba na pinagsasabay talaga nila kasi hindi sila comfortable, kasi baka mawala yung client. So, parang tinest pa talaga nila after a year if this will work ba, bago nila bitawan yung corporate job. So, it's up to you na din how you can manage it. And number 2, guys, since freelancing or online job is parang hindi talaga siya ganun ka-stable, depende sa niche mo. So, what you can do para at least to lessen the risk is to always save for the rainy days. So, para mag-create ka na ng emergency fund, try to save as much as you can para meron kang pondo just in case mawalan ka ng client. So, parang hindi ka talaga sobrang lugmok. So, at least meron ka pang pera that will last you for certain months ba or years. And then, number 3, if you want to increase your rate, it would really be an advantage if you try to upskill. So for example, I am under accounting area or field. So, pwede kong gawin is pwede akong mag-skill, mag-learn ng different accounting softwares like Xero, QuickBooks, at ano-ano pa. Or pwede din ako mag-venture to data analytics, yung parang in relation na din sa field ko. If you want to increase your rate, mag-aral ka on how to upskill. And then number 4, if you are freelancing, di ba multiple clients is allowed, so it's up to you. Make sure to take clients only which you can handle. What I'm saying is, yung number of clients na kaya mong i-handle, huwag mong pagsabay-sabayin if parang hindi na kaya ng katawan mo, hindi na kaya ng focus mo, hindi na kaya ng commitment mo. So, if freelancing ka, parang alamin mo sa sarili mo kung ano lang yung number of clients na kaya mong i-commit. 4 clients lang ba? 3 clients lang ba? Or 2 clients lang ba? Kasi parang hindi din naman fair sa mga clients mo if hindi yung best mo ang ibinibigay mo. Kasi nga, parang burnt out ka na or hindi mo na kaya. So, do not take more than what you can handle. And then lastly, treat freelancing like a business. So, since you're allowed naman for multiple clients, treat it like a business. So parang you own your services. So offer it, negotiate it, market it like a business owner. So meron nga dyang iba na after some time na nag-freelance sila or nag-online job, they decided to do or create an agency na din. So, parang outsourcing, but in a legal way na. So, nag-agency na sila as a business. I hope naka-help sa inyo itong mga tips na to and information about freelancing, work from home jobs, online job opportunities, if ever you wanted to try. So, try lang, baka this 2025, makalan kayo ng online job opportunities. So, if you have other questions related to freelancing, drop it in the comment section below and I would love to read those and answer if kaya ko naman. So, thank you guys for watching. See you again in my next vlog. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!